Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to go over some stuff in Diablo 4 that's kind of concerning. Maybe they'll adjust it, maybe not. I'm not sure. They said the game is not fully, full release. It's not going to be the same on release. So, uh, some of the things that are concerning is the trade system in RMT and bots. So we all know previous games, like huge games like Blizzard's World of Warcraft, for example, botting was always a huge issue. You would go and try to do some mining or herbing or whatever, and you would come across like 10, 30, 40 bots, depending on what server you're on. And then we all know about like G2A and like gold sites and, just RMT general, like player auctions, etc. Like there's all types of RMT sites that are existing and still exist to this day. And people, 100% RMT, people with 9 to 5s, they don't have time to grind endless hours and stuff like that. It's much easier in some cases for them to just, fork over the money and get the items from these bots and basically machines who are farming them. So what I want to talk about in Diablo 4 today is the way that you upgrade and extract powers. So we know as of now legendaries won't be tradable, but rare and magic items will be. So you'll be able to extract power from your legendary dropped items. So legendary items can roll with 5 aphexes, 4 random, and then 1 legendary apex. Random rare items, these can roll 5 aphexes, and then you can go to the occultist and then place your legendary aspect that you extracted from the legendary, right? So like you can't trade the legendaries, but you can extract the legendary aspect from that item, and then you can like trade rare items. So essentially what these bots are going to do if they don't change this is they're going to farm rare items. Rare items are obviously a little bit more frequent than legendary unique items, so bots are going to farm those, and you'll have people who don't want to grind endless hours for different tiers of rare items with different powers, and do all the transmuting from legendary to rare, etc. So they'll just end up buying the rare items from these bots and machines, and that will, essentially it's encouraging RMT kind of. Different rare items have like different tiers of power and quality. So like with each greater tier, it's gonna have higher power and higher quality. So what I'm saying about the different levels of tiers is you play the game and you're chasing world rares. Like first you get regular ones, and then you get ancient rares, and then after that it's sacred rares, and then you got to get that perfect legendary rare, which would be pretty difficult, and it could even be potentially impossible. They've said that in the dev blog, so it just depends on how many hours or years you want to farm. So, and then I mentioned G2A, right? So the other thing is everything like the occultist, the extraction, the upgrade, the transfer, things like that, all cost gold, right? So gold has been one of the bottlenecks in all of Diablo's franchises. It's in every single game. Gold has been a major part of the game. So if gold is tradable, that will be another thing that's hugely RMT'd. So what I'm saying is like on launch, unless they change how the system works, like the trade system and how gold is tradable, etc., and things like that, these guys that run these bots will be doing it from like day one, 24/7. And the other big thing that's an issue is PvP. Blizzard has been pushing, oh, we're gonna have like PvP. It's gonna be really good. Like you're gonna get PvP currency and loot rewards, etc. So these guys who essentially RMT and buy their rares and just buy all the tiers of rares, they're just gonna upgrade to full rare, like full legendary immediately. Where me or you, who's not going to RMT, and we have to farm our rares and stuff like that, it's going to take us a lot longer to get them unless, RNG is on our side. So, kind of an issue. So, with that being said, in closing, I'd like to just sum it up for you real quick. What I mean is, the bots are going to be farming rare items. You are going to be getting legendary items. Legendary items are untradeable. You're going to extract the legendary aspect, affix, or whatever you want to call it from the legendary. you are going to then be able to essentially buy rare items and different tiers of rare items from these bots and machines who are farming them and selling them on websites, etc. from day one, and they'll be running 24/7. So I'm sure they'll be fully stocked with gold and items that you can use to upgrade your current gear and potentially make really good gear. And it's just that's an issue for me. So that's just the summary of what the problem potentially could be with RMT. And with PvP being in the game, that brings a really competitive aspect to the game, and to me RMT will ruin that. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and bring us to the closure of the video. And then lastly, the other concerning thing is the season pass. I know the dev said it's strictly cosmetics, but I've had a lot of games in the past say that they're not pay to win, and then they end up several months later being pay to win. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about RMT and bots, etc., and what you think about the craft system through the occultists and stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. And yeah. Later.